guys, this is Katie with the channel Weather Shaman. Welcome if you're new, and a big hello to my returning subscribers. Right now I am outside in nature and it is absolutely beautiful, and I have three decks or three stacks of cards here. There we go, you can see it better. I've got deck number 1 here with an Auralite 23 crystal on top, deck number 2 with a Cactus Spirit Amethyst quartz, and deck number 3 with a clear quartz point. So this is going to be a general reading for the month of May 2019, and the way this is going to work is you're going to see where your intuition is leading you. You're going to pick piles 1, 2, or 3. You're going to choose a pile based on what your intuition is pulling you towards, and you're just going to go with it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put timestamps below in the description box of this video so you can skip to the appropriate card reading that your intuition chooses. So go with your first instinct. Don't overthink it. Just whatever you're pulled towards. This is what the first crystal looks like. Auralite 23. And that's on this stack of cards. Okay. This is Cactus Spirit Amethyst quartz. And that's going to be here in the middle deck number 2. And then for deck number 3, clear quartz, this point right here. Okay. So go ahead and choose a deck, 1, 2, or 3, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, deck number 1. If you chose deck number 1 for this Auralite 23 crystal pack, we have the following. The first thing you have is dreams, okay? Pay attention to your dreams. Be sure that you're keeping a dream journal or a log, because right now at this time you're receiving many divine messages in your dreams, important signs, symbols, synchronicities, occurrences, and what's going on in the dream world in our sleep is usually very representative of what's going on in actual reality, or there's at least symbols and signs that can give us clear indicators of what we need to pay more attention to in our everyday reality. There's a strong connection or interlink between the dream world and the real world. So go ahead and start a dream journal or a dream log if you haven't already. Keep it on your pillow right next to you so when you wake up you can write it down right away before you forget. And kind of highlight or underline key words, key symbols, or key messages that you may be receiving each night. Okay? So dreams. And the next card you have in your pile is guilt. Okay? Now, this is part of the Soul Journeys deck, or the Soul's Journey deck, and this is by Praagh. Okay, and this man has a lot of awesome books out there about soul journeying. So what I'm hearing for this is really release any guilt, any shame from past traumas, past things that have been happening in your life. Let that stuff go. Any guilt, remorse, shame, bitterness, those lower vibrational energies, find a way to release them and let it go and forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for mistakes you've made in the past and move on. Out with the old, in with the new. Okay? What this card says is, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So this is huge. Belief systems. The belief systems at our core, or what we believe to be true, is what manifests in our everyday reality. So if there's any old, outdated belief systems that you're ready to release, go ahead and start writing affirmations to help reprogram your subconscious mind. For instance, if you're feeling guilty about spending too much money in your past, go ahead and write affirmations such as, I release any negative belief systems around money, and I am abundant, I am resourceful, I am wealthy, and kind of reprogram the subconscious to trick yourself into believing you're abundant so that it will eventually come true. And also in doing so, new patterns, new ways of doing things, being more conscientious of what you're spending, that kind of thing. You could say, I am a conscious consumer. I carefully select what I purchase before buying. Okay? Practice more mindfulness skills around it. But let go of any guilt or shame. We're all humans. We all make mistakes. So don't be hard on yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Chances are somebody else has done what you've done. You're not alone. Okay? Reach out for help if you need to, or talk to somebody else. And they will assist you by sharing their experience, strength, and hope with you. Okay? Out with the old, in with the new. Make room for abundant, beautiful new blessings your way. They are on their way. The next card in your pile is trust. All right. Trust the process. Trust what the divine has in store for you. Trust your higher self. Even though we can't see our full plan or the full road ahead, we need to trust that all is well and that all continues to be well as long as we follow our intuition, stay true to ourselves, to thine own self be true, okay? Do what feels right for you. Stop any people pleasing that you may have, you may be doing or may be guilty of. People pleasing can lead to a lot of self-destructive behavioral patterns and misery and depression, okay? The only person you need to please is yourself, your higher self, and the divine or the higher power of your understanding, and all will truly be well. So trust the process. Trust that you have angels and guides supporting you at all times. The universe has your back. Everything's going to be all right. And the card says, leap into the unknown. Have faith and move forward. Believe you will fly and soar. Okay? So trust the process. Take a leap of faith. Blind faith. Yes, it's scary. Yes, it's a little nerve-wracking, but it's also exciting once you take that leap of faith because it leads to new opportunities, growth, and just a whole new way of life. So out with the old, in with the new. All right, and the final card you have in your pile for deck number 1 is Heart Chakra. Okay, this is the green heart chakra center right in here. And this is the Anahata. The heart chakra governs our ability to feel love, receive love, give love in a healthy, harmonious manner, okay? So really get in tune with what you love doing in life, what brings you joy, and how you can connect more on a soul level with others, authentically so, okay? And getting outside in nature and really connecting with all of the green around you can really help expand and activate the heart chakra. Essential oils, too, are wonderful for this. Rose oils, things like that. Smell some floral aromas. Reconnect. Feel the vibrational frequencies of love and light and peace. You deserve it. You are worthy of love. Self-love, too, is what I'm hearing. The importance of self-love. Do self-soothing methods. Anything that helps nurture you at a soul level. Get more in tune with that. You deserve love, okay? Be more open to receiving abundant blessings and joy in your life by starting with maybe extra long hot shower or a soothing Epsom salt bath or just sunbathing outside and laying down in nature. Take time for yourself. Make time for yourself. Treat yourself to an ice cream or a healthy smoothie, or take an extra 10 minutes to cook something special just for yourself. Heck, light some candles for yourself at night and have a little romantic setup just for you. Right? Because the more loving we are to ourselves, the more loving others are going to be towards us. As within, so without, and the law of reciprocity. Okay? So manifesting beautiful, loving relationships starts with the relationship with ourselves. Okay? So heart chakra, this card reads, the frequency of the heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. This is important. Be sure that you're learning how to love yourself unconditionally, and remember to let go of any guilt or shame you may be holding on to. Forgive yourself, love yourself, and know thyself, and all will be well. The healing properties of heart chakra opening and activations harmonize the mind and the body. So the more loving we are to ourselves and the more we forgive ourselves, the more that things are going to harmonize in our external reality, and things are just going to kind of fall into place because you're going to be such a loving bubble of light. That's all you're going to be able to attract. Any negative people with bad vibes, they're just going to deflect away from you. They're not going to have anything to do with you because you're going to be just so full of love and joy. So let that inner light of yours shine. Just let that divine spark within out. Just be the light you wish to see in the world, or what Gandhi says, be the change you wish to see in the world. We're here to create a better world. If there's something you don't like, change it. Walk away. You do not have to stay in the same negative circumstances, people, places, and things. If anything is making you unhappy, move away from it and start anew. and all will be well. And last of all, for deck number 1, you are loved. I love you. You're a beautiful divine being, and all is well. Okay, deck number 2. Okay, we have this beautiful cactus amethyst spirit quartz, which really stands for harmony, or working in unison or harmony with others to create a beautiful, loving world. The first card that you all have in deck number 2 is romance. All right, this means things are heating up this spring and you're really starting to attract loving, supportive relationships or loving vibes. And good romantic relationships usually start with self-love. So this means you're doing a great job of working on that self-love and self-soothing techniques, which is why you're more than likely going to be manifesting more romance in your life this spring, whether it's a new relationship or an existing relationship that needs more romance to, heat things up a notch in a beautiful way. Things are going to start looking hot. So really embrace your inner sexiness, that sacral chakra. Express your creativity, have your unique creative expression. Keep loving yourself. Keep going outside and exploring nature, exercising, or going the extra mile for you because you're worth it, okay? So as within, so without, law of reciprocity, law of attraction. The more loving you are to yourself, the more exploratory you are, the more creative you are, the more that's going to come back to you tenfold, right? So embrace romance, embrace love, and really just tap into that heart chakra region and have fun. It's springtime, right? Okay, the next card for deck number 2 is imagination. Oh my gosh, I just started hearing John Lennon's song, Imagine. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say, I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Breaking through any borders or countries or illusionary stuff from the 3D matrix, loving unconditionally from a place of true heart at a soul level, seeing beyond any limitations, and really loving in a 5D, fifth dimensional sense, right? So loving people for who they truly are, seeing their highest potential, their highest self, and really, really tapping into that and trying to have compassion for all souls. But imagination, okay? So what you focus on grows. So really visualize your goals, visualize your dreams, your aspirations, maybe create a vision board and really start to get in tune with what it is you wish to manifest in your reality going forth. Because the more clear your imagination is, the more clarity you have with what you desire, the more likely it is to manifest in your external reality or materialize, because it all starts with a vision. It all starts with seeing what we believe to be true, right? And it really is important to get clear with that. So let's see what the card says. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Okay, so those of you who chose deck number 2 are more than likely very artistic or very gifted and skilled in art pieces, music, creativity, writing, anything in the arts, theater, acting, expressing yourself creatively. You have an expansive, broad, beautiful mind with many gifts and talents from the divine. You can access these abilities and talents at any time. Go ahead and meditate, sit and relax, and just start painting, drawing, writing, exploring. You don't have to be perfect at it. Just start somewhere and just see where your imagination takes you. Heck, if you're into accessorizing and wearing jewelry or makeup or things like that, that's a really great way to start kind of exploring with artwork on the human body and then really basically radiating all of that beautiful joy outwardly. I know Jeannie at Earth Star Spiritual Center in Greensboro. She has a beautiful business of making handmade wreaths called Making Things Pretty. And her philosophy is that when you make things beautiful, like such as through creative expression, like making wreaths and things like that, it's going to bring joy to others. And that's going to lift up our vibrational frequency and our mood and bring more love to the world. So it's a beautiful way of doing things. All you need is love. Dun, da, 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 da. It's what I'm hearing. Put love forth in all that you do, all of your creative works, because it's going to show, it's going to shine, and that's going to attract back much more love into your life. And those of you artists out there that want to make it into a career, your creative aspects, it is possible. If you are doing everything in love, then it will come back to you tenfold. And love and abundance are congruent with one another. Okay? And think about it. Money is green. And it's linked to trees and nature of the earth. And as long as we view money in a more healthy manner and see it as a spiritual tool for uplifting more people in the world, helping each other, sharing with each other the resources, and share the love, all will be well. So get creative with that imagination, okay? Because your unique divine talents and creative expression that you were born with, that will manifest into something you can do in this world. It will crystallize into a potential small business for you that you could start, or just a fun creative outlet that's going to bring in so many blessings for you. So don't give up. Don't be discouraged. Go ahead and just start back from scratch and just have fun with it, and then see where it goes. All right, the next card you have in deck number 2 is Nature. All right, Nature, where I'm outside right now, this is excellent for creative inspiration. It really helps you tap into your soul essence, and it really helps remind you of your capabilities that go way beyond this 3D matrix, and it helps you think outside the box, because nature is abundant. These beautiful leaves are so intricately designed. I mean, you can just see all these cool patterns, and it helps just broaden and expand the mind. And you basically have access to the Akashic records, or all of the infinite knowledge that expands throughout space and time. All of the records. So nature, ground yourself, okay? Find a sanctuary in nature. Connect with the elementals. All right, so what's really important here is to make sure that we have a calm state of mind before we really, go into our creative projects. And for me, earthing, taking off my shoes and walking around barefoot can really, really help soothe my mind, calm the nervous system down, and get my bioelectric circuit more in tune with the Shaman resonance of the earth, or the heartbeat of Gaia. And that really connects me to the beautiful infinite potential of nature and creative expression. And this is just a beautiful picture. Another thing about nature is, notice all of the green in this card. That resonates with the heart chakra, or the Anahata chakra. And the heart chakra is wonderful for really reminding yourself that you are worth all of the love in the world, for we are all created from love. Self-love is really important here. Be sure that you're nurturing yourself, you're taking care of yourself and exercising self-love, and really know that the more self-love that you practice, the more love you're going to be able to give to others, and the more love you're going to be able to put into your creative artworks, or creative endeavors, or writing, or just artistic expressions and talents, right? Or your music. So really get in tune with nature. Nature has all the answers. I really believe that if I'm really stressed out in my life and I'm struggling with a problem, I'll go out in nature and the solutions will just come to me, and it will calm me down. It's a lot of high vibes out here. So embrace nature. And the last card you have for deck number 2 is communication. All right. Be sure that you're really exercising your throat chakra and speaking from a place of heart, and speaking authentically, and speaking your truth, nobody else's. To thine own self be true. As long as you are speaking up for yourself and speaking your truths and what's important to you and sharing with others, all will be well. You have something very special to communicate with this world at this time, or at least soon in the near future. So really tap into what that could be. What is it that you have discovered along this life journey that you think could be beneficial to others? Really think about that. What obstacles in life have you overcome? What have you basically become victorious in, You have overcome some great obstacles in your life, and you are soaring ever higher right now. Share that beautiful, story of inspiration with somebody else. You could lift up someone, or lift up a whole group of people. Maybe consider starting a YouTube channel or a blog site and writing your experiences, strength, and hope, or just sharing with more people in the grocery store. It all starts with just simple, basic things, and then we can boom. The more we share with each other and open up, the better things get in our lives, the more in alignment our souls are with our true soul purpose, and the more synchronicities will pop up in our everyday life. If you've been seeing numbers such as 111, 444, 333, 777, chances are you're becoming more in alignment with your soul purpose in life. So chances are you're being more true to yourself and more authentic to you. And that's beautiful because others are starting to see that, and others are starting to become inspired by you and really look up to you. So really be aware of how you're acting in front of others, because you are a role model to many, you just don't know it yet. So what this card says is, the frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart-centered awareness, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange, okay? So this is crucial. The law of exchange. A lot of people want to understand why there are blocks in their abundance, or blocks to manifesting abundance or more resources financially. And oftentimes it's a block in the throat and heart chakras, where sometimes we as humans can become shut down due to old past wounds and hurts and traumas. But the moment we let that stuff go and we start opening up to others about how we've become victorious and have risen above all of that, the moment we share with others our hope, our successes, and what we've had to overcome from a place of truth, the more relatability we'll find amongst people in this world, the more friends will begin to manifest, the more connection, the more unity. And then the more we share from a place of heart with others, the more abundance comes into our life. Because in order to receive an abundance of blessings and more currency or more financial resources, we have to also be aware of what we're putting out. Are we sharing our 2 cents with the world? Are we sharing what we've learned on this journey, our resources? It's a two-way street. The more we share and the more we help others, the more that it's going to come back to us tenfold. So keep up the awesome little service work endeavors you've been doing, or just saying hello, a friendly hello to somebody in the grocery store, because that is working. Keep doing that and more abundance is on its way. Okay? Sending an abundance of blessings, love, and light to deck number 2. All right. Deck number 3. If you chose deck number 3, you chose this beautiful, clear quartz point from Brazil, which means that right now at this time in your life, you're probably seeking more clarity, or you are starting to finally get a clearer picture of where your life is headed, which is really good news. And the first card that you have for deck number 3 is harmony. All right. Things are finally starting to harmonize in your everyday life. Things are finally start to come together. You're becoming more in alignment with your soul purpose. If you're seeing numbers such as 111, 333, 444, or any numbers that are repeating in sequences, this means you are indeed becoming more in alignment with your soul purpose, your true soul purpose here on earth. And that is really good news. So keep up what you're doing. Be sure that you're leading from a place of heart every day and following your joy. Whatever brings you joy and what makes you happy, keep doing it, because that is where the blessings will come. That is when you'll be able to help more people in this world, which will then in turn help you. The more you follow your joy, the more likely you are to succeed in this world. Success is really truly a measure of how happy one is and how truly in alignment one is with their soul purpose and their authentic truth. To thine own self be true. Okay, so keep up the good work, keep exploring, keep journeying out in nature, keep exploring in the arts, in creative writing, in online research that excites you, and keep hanging out with people that bring you up, that inspire you, that lift you up, that are good for you, that want to see you succeed, that want you to do well in this life. Stay away from any people that are trying to bring you down, or that are negative, or that are heavy, or that are energy vampires. You need to release any people in your life that do not have your highest and greatest good at heart, and really release the old people, places, and things so that you can make room or make way for the new, better, people, places, and things, and soul mates, and soul friends, and soul family that really want to see you succeed in this world and that truly love you at heart. Okay? We need to all lift each other up and all work in harmony with one another as if we were one big symphony or orchestra of life, right? Okay, so the next card you have for deck number 3 is growth. Good job. You are doing awesome. You are growing along this journey of life. Yes, things may have been shaky and you might have overcome some big obstacles recently, and there's probably been a few bumps in the road, but overall you are growing. You are succeeding. You are climbing up that hill and you are almost to the top. Keep going, keep trekking, because there is light at the end of the tunnel, and good things are on your way. Good things are coming your way. All right, repeat that 3 times a day. Good things are coming my way. Good things are coming my way. Good things are coming my way. Really reprogram that subconscious mind with positive affirmations and really keep growing in your life, okay? Growth is through living and learning, right? Living and learning lessons, seeing everything as a lesson or a blessing in disguise. I have this friend Austin that told me that he made up a word called blessin'. So it's like blessing and lesson together as one word, blessin'. He always says that life will throw you curveballs, but chances are it's a blessing in disguise because you learn an overarching lesson from each life experience we encounter. Yes, some life experiences may be tough and treacherous and intense. I can vouch for that myself. But overall, what's that going to lead to? That's going to lead to a beautiful new start, a beautiful, fresh new beginning in life. You know, it makes me think of when I'm hiking up a steep mountain and I'm really tired and I'm like, oh, am I ever going to see the top? Am I ever going to see that beautiful view when I get to the top? When is it going to happen? I'm hungry, I'm tired, you know? And then I start getting cranky, but as soon as I persevere and I decide to continue up the journey uphill and I get to the top of the mountain, it's so much more rewarding when I've really endured throughout the entire journey rather than giving up. Don't give up. Keep going in the direction that you wish to go in and be true to yourself. What do you desire? Where do you want to go? Really visualize your dreams and goals by making a vision board, or really spending about 5-10 minutes a day meditating and visualizing in meditation how you want your life to look or change in the next 3 months or so, and really work on ways you can grow towards achieving that. And a little statement you can say to yourself to ensure positive growth is, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Okay, because the more conscientious we are, or the more aware we are of our environment from an existential point of view, from an outside, broader point of view, you know, pretend you're out of your body, you know, above the earth, and you're seeing yourself in the current situation from above. What is the overarching lesson in the situation you are currently in? Why do you think your soul agreed to experience this current lesson? Really, really feel into that and just allow the blessings or the blessings and lessons to come, and really just navigate it calmly. Okay, be the calm in the midst of a storm, and all will be well. Trust the divine. Remember, you can always ask for help. Ask your angels and guides to assist you at any time. All you need to do is ask. Ask, believe, and receive. If you ask for assistance and help, it will be granted to you, but you do need to ask because they can't interfere with free will. All right, the next card you have is partnership. All right, what I'm hearing is that help is on the way, and that somebody is soon going to be partnering with you to help make your dreams, aspirations, and visions come true. And all you need to do is really share your dreams with some other people, and those people will come into your reality. Okay, the more we share and speak up, the more likely we are to receive support from others. I've noticed that. I learned a harsh lesson. I learned that isolating and withholding my dreams from others only leads to further isolation, further depression, and does not help provide me with more assistance. You know, I was in a pretty dark depression for about a year and a half, and I kind of isolated too much, and I expected things to just come to me. But what I've had to realize is that in order for good blessings to come my way and people to come in who want to support me, I have to let these people know. I have to let the world know what I love, what I'm into, and what I'm doing, and show people the way. We are way showers. If you selected deck number 3, you're more than likely a way shower and a master teacher, and you're one of those people that's meant to lead by example in all that you do and basically show people new ways of doing things on this earth that may have never been done before or that have only been done by a few. So really embark on this journey from a courageous standpoint, take leaps of faith, really share with people you trust and that respect you and whom you respect. Share your dreams, share your goals, and you know what? Somebody is willing to lend a helping hand. Somebody will be willing soon to lend a helping hand to make your dreams come true. All you have to do is speak from a place of heart, and really that joy you have for doing something will really show. And then that will bring in the proper supports, you know. For instance, recently when I was at Eclectic by Nature in Greensboro a couple weeks ago, I networked with a guy named Digby, and I did a couple of videos with him on my channel a few videos back. And I was so excited to meet him because I heard so much about him. I didn't really know much about him until he started talking to me. He overheard me talking about all of his crystals that were out and all of the properties and all of the colors and the energy behind them and the quantum physics. And he overheard me talking to another customer about all of these properties. And what he told me is, Katie, I can really tell you have a lot of joy and a lot of excitement for crystals and healing and crystal healing altogether. Your joy really shows. Your passion for this really shows. And I can really feel it authentically. So keep doing what you're doing. And this really reassured me. I was like, wow. I was like, somebody really understands and can feel how passionate I am about crystal healing and new age topics and spirituality and helping others and lifting the vibration of planet Earth. And it really just helped affirm that I am where I'm supposed to be and things are happening for the highest and greatest good. So get yourself out there. Go ahead and take a leap of faith. Go to a meetup group somewhere. Go ahead and find like-minded individuals. You know, for me, I love going to Earth Star Spiritual Center in Greensboro because there's so many people like me who feel, you know, not really part of this world and, you know, who feel kind of different from the social norm. And we can all talk to each other about our awesome weirdness and embrace it and share with each other our dreams, goals, and aspirations and support each other. That's what it's all about in this global age of the ascension, working together, unity, coming together to work. So teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with. Build up a talented support team, okay? Maybe you might have great leadership abilities and you can start a group of people. You can initiate a meetup group and say, hey, I am really into, let's say, painting, okay? I want to start a painting meetup group. It could be a beginner's level, intermediate level, whatever you wish. Or if you're like me and you love sound healing, you could start a sound healing group with Tibetan bowls to soothe the mind. It's all about coming together. I'm hearing that right now over me. So anyways, partnership was that card. And the last card for deck number 3 is allowance. All right. So be in a state of allowance. Allow the divine to assist you at this time. Ask, believe, receive. Okay? The more resistant we are to change, or the more fearful we are to change, the less likely abundant blessings can flow into our life. So allow changes to occur in your life. You know, I know it can be scary at times when changes are coming in rapidly and things in our reality are not always what they seem or what they used to be. So what we have to do is we have to meditate or pray about it and, you know, ask for assistance of how to navigate these changes smoothly, and all will be well. Allow people to come and support you and help you too. You know, don't be stubborn. You know, I've made the mistake of being stubborn myself in my past where I'm like, no, I can do it myself. I don't need your help. I can do it. But what that does is that blocks, you know, opportunities. It blocks abundance. It blocks flow. We need to be open and willing to receive support from others, open and willing to receive blessings and open-minded about possibly changing our ways that we may have been fixed in for a long time. So allow the divine to support you, allow friends whom you trust to support you, and allow yourself to really tune in and listen to your intuition and trust yourself. Okay? Know thyself, love thyself, and forgive thyself always. And allow yourself to really tune in and figure out what it is that's going on in your life and how to best navigate it. So it says, the frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way without judgment. So non-judgmentally observing changes in our life. So the frequency of allowance, one more time, invites us to be open to whatever comes our way without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. All right. So the more open-minded we are, the more honest we are, the more willing we are, the more likely the universe, our guides and angels are going to assist us in bringing our dreams and our desires to fruition. And basically, the more in allowance we are, the more likely our dreams are going to manifest in our everyday reality. Let's say you have a dream to start your own business. Okay. If you have a dream to start your own business, create a vision board. All right. And really cut out pictures of magazines or draw pictures yourself of what you really wish to manifest. What do you want that to look like? Who do you want to work with? Do you want to work by yourself or with others? And really just allow these creative ideas to flow through you. Okay. And be open to receiving opinions from others, but only allow opinions from others that you resonate with. If it feels good and feels true to you, then yes, you can respectfully take some advice from others. But if the opinions from others, kind of conflict with what's true to you and your values, deflect it back to sender. You don't need to take that into your space. Okay. So really surround yourself with positive people, places, and things, people who have your best interest at heart, and get rid of any energy vampires or any haters or any people who are just negative. You don't need that. The more we surround ourselves with positive people, places, and things, and the more positive and affirming we are to ourselves via positive affirmations, such as I am love, I am light, I am health, I am resourceful, I am abundant, I am successful, I am confident, I am sexy. Those affirmations are going to bring in a whole host of blessings. So allow positive, amazing things to come into your life because you're worth it. You deserve it. You are so deserving. And remember to forgive yourself for anything from your past and let it go. Out with the old and with the new. Great things are coming your way. Great things are coming your way. Great things are coming your way. Just tune into that heart chakra and all will be well. Heart-centered awareness, okay? Deck number 3. All is well and all will continue to be well as long as you lead from a place of heart and allow blessings to flow in your life and you work harmoniously with others and be willing to have teamwork with others and find people who you highly resonate with. All will be well. Okay? Sending you an abundance of peace, love, and light from me to you. Namaste.